there will be one side that says, I miss X, Y, and Z.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick, we don't usually let guests talk that much. I just want to let you know. So, sorry. Hi, everyone, and welcome into the Dapper Degens. My name is Josh Albrecht.
I'm Martin Shireen.
I've already started this White Claw. Here, lock.
Am I up?
And I'm Dan.
Perfect. And as you can see, that's not Will.
Clockwise.
We always do the guest last if there's a guest. That's not Will. That's our friend Nick Jacoby. Nick, thanks for filling in. Will couldn't be here tonight. We love you, buddy. And you are missed. We'll see you next week. So, as always, we start by talking about the latest Roosevelt's drops. And I know for a fact that Martin wrote them down, has them ready to go. So, Martin, what did we have last Thursday?
Last Thursday was Goosebumps, Josh. Thanks for
Goosebumps, the children's book series.
Yes.
Anyone read Goosebumps
However,
as a kid?
You are missing that technically we had a spooky restock on Wednesday.
Yeah, we don't really,
Is that a drop?
we
Is
don't
that a
really talk
restock?
about the who are you being, Ross? No,
I mean, come on.
I think
come
every
on.
other week Ross asks that dumb question. We talk about the drops, not the restocks, not the.
Hey, some people care about those restocks. Some of those restocks went pretty
They
quick.
can, and that's
I got a
okay.
restock.
But we're not
There was
talking
one
about
restock
it
missing.
because we know what the shirts are already.
Wait, was there a
It's a
restock?
Man. Also, there should be a shirt made like.
All right,
Re-
Goosebumps.
restocks
Goosebumps.
for
Did anyone
Earlock.
buy Goosebumps?
I did not, but if I would have gotten one, it would have been the one with all the book covers.
I got the
I
hat.
bought San Diego Comic-Con Goosebumps. I did not buy
Same.
this Goosebumps.
Same.
I mean, this drop was pretty good.
Nick?
But that hat was
No
just
goosebumps.
Also, no Goosebumps. All right.
I have Goosebumps for this episode.
Oh.
That was
Don't
good. Say that. Get his ego all up as if that was a good thing. God. All right, and then there were new hoodies of old styles that came out.
Mhm.
Right? Did anyone
So
get
not a,
new
not a
hoodies?
restock.
Not a restock, and I literally phrased it that way. So
Close
you
to a
would
restock.
understand.
Oh, I got
Close
the
enough.
Reaper hoodie.
I did not get any of the hoodies. Not because, and this could be a should we go there? Should we go there, Dan? Let's go there. What about all these comments about changes to the hoodies to where John T came on and said, like, look, we're like looking into it. It's, we know that it's a little bit heavier material and blah, 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 blah. And everyone like getting all upset about the hoodies. Do you guys have an opinion? And do you have any of the new hoodies? I think the only one I had was the Tiger style one.
Same.
I think the
Yeah.
opinion that I
About
have is that he acknowledged that there's now two different materials or two different cuts, I guess. And one side's going to be disappointed because one side is going to want the heavier feel and the other side is going to want the lighter feel. So when they actually figure out which side they want to go with, there will be one side that's disappointed. I love the transparency, and I'm glad that he addressed it. And at the end of it, he said refunds and codes, and they're taking care of people. But once they actually
Yeah.
figure out which way they want to go, there will be one side that says, I miss X, Y, and Z.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick, we don't usually let guests talk that much. I just want to let you know. So sorry if we didn't explain that ahead of
Well, I
time.
gotta make up for
You
Ross.
do what
I'm
your
kidding.
heart
I'm
wants,
kidding. That
Nick.
was actually good. I appreciate, the actual opinions and stuff. You're right. There isn't going to be a group that like a way for the whole group to be satisfied. I would prefer that they go back to the old way though.
So it matches all the ones you already have.
Right. Well, and because also I just think that like this, you're admitting this was a mistake. Some people thought like, oh, we liked the mistake. But I think that there's a crowd that liked the mistakes. It's still a mistake. Like
Was it
go
a
back to how
mistake?
they were and then do a little R&D and then you can maybe figure that out.
I thought they made it thicker to cut down on the scruff, like with the problems with
The
like
pillow.
around the neck and stuff. Like I thought that's why they went with like a tighter, thicker
The
material.
comment from John T said that they did make it a little bit like thicker to stop that problem and it worked, but that is different than this current issue. So like even some of the newer ones, because of that, where it like faded and whatever.
Yeah.
We
They
don't talk about that.
we do. We're doing it right now, Ross. they worked on that, and that worked. It was a success. Whatever they changed, he said like it's working. They're not getting those faded spots anymore or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
This is completely different than that. So, but yeah, I still say go back to how they were, and then if there's like a ton of outrage and whatever, then you could, figure something out. Okay, and then after that was today's drop, which was Martin. What was today's drop?
What are you
Oh
asking
my
me for? This is when you ask. This is when
Was
you
he
ask
shopping?
those questions.
It was the Mars
Mars
drop.
attacks.
Mars Attacks.
Come on.
Yeah, of course.
So many people have been asking for this drop, Josh. You should have known what this drop was.
Nope, I have no idea. Didn't buy any. It was a very
Wait,
easy
have you
pass.
not?
You
out of
spent
curiosity,
$0 this week
I did. I know.
on the website.
I done good. I done good.
Have you seen
what
the
was
movie,
that?
Josh?
Nope.
Oh wow.
Listen. I'm not even kidding. We could do a whole show of what movies has Josh Albrecht not seen.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys
I
would
thought
end
you
up
were gonna say.
screaming at the
I
end.
thought you were
This
gonna
is
go
one
somewhere
that I
else.
think you should. I
I
think
mean,
you
I'm
will
not kidding.
laugh.
Name a classic movie.
Star Wars.
Spaceballs.
Okay, I've seen both of those. Godfather, none of them.
How about The Office?
E.T.
I've seen E.T. when I was like 8. I don't think I've seen it.
Spaceballs?
Casablanca.
I've never seen Casablanca.
Oh,
I was gonna
that's a
say
good one.
Casablanca too, but
I've never
kinda my
seen
first time.
Reservoir Dogs and that something. Scarface, never seen.
Pulp Fiction.
Goodfellas.
Oh,
I've never seen Goodfellas. I saw Pulp Fiction for the first time like last year.
The Great Outdoors.
Is that like
Good
you
Will
telling me to
Hunting.
go outside, or is that an actual movie?
Oh,
Sorry.
you need
Good
some
Will
John
Hunting?
Candy in your life, man.
I love John Candy too. What did you say, Martin?
Good Will Hunting.
Nope. I've seen
Planes,
clips online.
Trains,
but, like,
But how about Damn
Yeah.
Apples?
I've seen Planes, Trains, Automobiles. Yes,
Rat Race.
I think so. Yes, I think. So.
Cannonball Run.
Nope.
You know what? This would be like an interesting quiz to put out there. Like, here's a list of 50 movies, and each one of us can go through and it's like, yeah, my total is 44 that I've seen.
Yeah.
And
So new
Josh is at,
segment.
like,
Just let's get Josh a list, and then he can do a movie review at the end of each episode.
Yeah, it's got to be like a
60-second
1 sentence
review.
Yeah.
Explain that. Didn't we have Ross? Didn't we ask Ross to do that with something once? And he was like tell us. Oh yeah, tell us about that, Ross. And like you had no idea.
oh, what are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly. There it is. Anyway, so did anyone get any of the shirts for Mars Attacks today?
I got the vintage tee because I was stuck in some nightmare work problems. I got like 2 seconds, opened it, saw vintage tee, was like, go. And then I figured I'd go back and look at the Kunu later.
Anyone else? Get anything? Wow, not even it's in my cart, which is usually what Martin says. It's in my cart.
Yeah.
It's in my
Similar
cart.
to Dan, I was a little bit too preoccupied by work that I saw the notification come through and I didn't have a chance to really look at it. And I think even Nick said earlier, or maybe this was earlier that, even one of the designs sold out already.
No, just a couple
The
pieces.
Ben Douglas one and the medium sold out.
Shout out to
He
Ben.
knows he knows what the mediums want. He knows what the mafia wants.
Yeah.
The Mafia does love Ben a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
he's
a lot of
playing
Bens
to-
in the Mafia.
He's playing to a specific crowd for sure. You can tell. All right, so that's it for the drops. Kind of seems like a light week, except for the shirts.
Restocks.
We got we're done with restock, Nick.
There's a big restock.
No, I don't care. We're not talking.
I bought a
about...
restock.
Oh, sweet.
What
All right.
restock did you buy, Nick?
I'm gonna give you guys.
curious.
15
I
seconds to
bought
talk about
the Beetlejuice shirt that Andrew did.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
And then I also bought Forrest's Boba Fett shirt. that I did.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because that was
It's
getting
very
low.
close to a sellout, by the way.
So that wasn't restocked.
That was not a restock.
No, but it was a transaction.
Maybe I should
And
click the
Nick only
restock
needs
button
like
and see
8
what's
more
there.
purchases to
I
get into
need.
Fox.
I think I need 7 more shirts by the end of the year, and I
Yeah.
can't
That's
use any
doable.
more
Do?
codes.
I wonder if there'll be any restocks next week.
I don't know. It looks like most of the spooky season stuff that's not terribly old restocked. All except for one shirt
Which
I
one?
didn't notice from last year's spooky.
Which one?
Oh,
The one that mimics a certain clown.
Oh,
wow, super
interesting.
Yeah, wow.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, crazy.
Josh, how are you doing over there, buddy?
Sorry, you guys.
Looks
You
like he
guys
needs
good
to
with your,
restock his drink.
You guys good with your restock conversations there? Great. So what I was gonna say is there were new shirts available at D23, which all of us were at.
Yeah.
Now, for the record, I was the only one out of the 5 of us here who did not actually have the golden ticket to actually get into all of D23. I just had the shopping pass, which it seemed like, unless you were one of the first 7 people to get into the store on Thursday, you missed out on your size for the most part anyway.
Friday, yeah.
So who had out of us, who had the earliest time?
Dan and Nick.
We all had 8 o'clocks.
I had an 11.
So not Ross. Good job putting your hand up.
I had an 8. I had an 8.
No,
and
Ross had
I-
an 8. We were with Ross online.
We were all checking out pretty much at the same time.
You were like,
yeah. I know.
I think
I
I made
know the
5
answer to a question, and they're like,
yeah,
never.
a little later.
Okay, so tell us kind of like how it went, with the shopping on because was it 8 o'clock the first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's weird is they herded everyone in. There was 3 separate stores. They herded everyone in there, and they passed the store that had the Roosevelts in it. I didn't know what store had them, to be honest. So I probably would know if I actually
told you that.
I actually thought about it. But yeah, they just herded everyone to Glendale.
Can you say herd
like-
one more time?
And like I was like we were just standing there and I'm like, I don't think they're in here. And then like somebody comes in the door, like
I think nobody knew where to go because there was the 2 pin lines that were also just stuck in the way. So nobody knew
Yeah.
what was aligned for what.
everyone
Yes,
just
that's true.
herded in there. And then like somebody literally as soon as we walked through the door of Glendale, somebody behind us was like, look at the shirt I got. I'm like, I'm getting out of line. And like I just I left and I went into that store and it was just like I think there was 2 people in the entire store and probably I don't know 10 racks of shirts in there.
And
was
so
crazy.
did they have all sizes available when you were there?
Yes,
Yeah.
not 4X though.
Why the hell didn't you get me a shirt, Ross?
I
There's
got
only 2 3Xs that I saw.
Wait, Dan, what was I supposed to say? No, there was no 3Xs available.
That was it. Yeah, you missed it.
I mean, I only bought like 70 shirts.
Yeah. So they
I thought it
didn't
was
have.
82.
Was that?
I said I thought it was 82 that he bought, but I guess I'm wrong.
So that was the other thing. They didn't
I left
have
some extra smalls on the rack.
any limits. They didn't have any limits.
Was there an extra small? I don't know if I saw an extra small.
So they were kind of confused about that because they had a couple signs of very specific items that were controlled,
Yeah.
only 2 per. And
Right,
then
Were they like mugs or something like that?
yeah, they were random, like
Yeah.
weird items. And then
Well, they had they had Stanley Cups. That maybe
is that what they were?
yeah, they were actually pretty nice. I got one the last
And,
day I was there.
But
I
then
also got one for Julie.
they were all like, wait, are there only supposed to be 5 per item? So like you could get 5 of the same shirt and then 5 of the other shirt. And then the one guy's like, nah, the only thing they told me are these 2 things.
Dude, they gave me a trash bag.
Yeah, it
Size
looked like a laundry
Full of-
basket.
full of-
I was gonna
That
say I got like a
laundry
laundry
bag.
basket.
like
like,
a laundry
like an
basket.
accordion.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I actually
Ross
like
was like,
that
it
laundry
doesn't count if it don't fill to the brim.
I was mid transaction. I made like 4 transactions. I was mid transaction, and my phone started blowing up. I'm like, I need like another minute, and I went
Yeah,
back to
in
get
the
a couple
store.
more.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that they sold that laundry basket, not gonna lie.
Bro, I can get you a pop-up laundry basket if you want.
But did you see what was printed on it?
I didn't. There
It
was
was
so many
Mickey
shirts
and the
of mine. I
gang
didn't.
printed on it.
tell.
Wow.
I mean,
Disney
I'm
Magic.
sure
was
you could
pretty
probably
cool.
walk out of there
All
with
right.
it.
All right, man.
Wow.
Did anybody buy those packing things, the packing blocks or whatever they were, or the giant packing bag, the white bag?
Oh no, I already have those, but
I didn't. But do yours have Mickey and Friends on them?
no.
See? It's pretty
I
good,
saw
though.
somebody we knew bought one, but I can't remember who.
If you were at D23 and you bought those cubes, go ahead and comment down below when you like and subscribe. God, do I got to do your job too, Ross?
I mean, I'm trying to think over here. Like I'm surprised. Like I bought almost everything, so like I'm surprised that like I didn't get it. To be completely honest, I'm trying to think of what you're talking about.
It
to
was
be
like
honest.
when you were
Well, they
checking out
offered these packing
behind.
cubes.
Oh yeah, dude, I had a bag, 4 bags. Like there was.
Wait a minute.
Dude,
You
so
sold
Speaking
many
of bag,
bags.
though, that giveaway for people who had general admission and higher, that bag giveaway was actually pretty
lug.
cool.
The
Yeah,
lug
The
bag.
gray
It's a
lug
good
bag or the
quality
black
bag.
one, depending
It
on
looked
what-
like a diaper bag, and so I got really excited about it because I have to carry diaper bags around all the time. But then I found out it doesn't have backpack straps,
right.
and that is the only way I wear a
Yeah.
diaper bag. I'm not carrying it around like a big purse.
Is that
Julie
what-
said it looks like a bowling bag.
it kind of does.
Throw your bowling ball in here. Let's go roll the rock.
I think it looks like an oversized lunchbox. Like if you're carrying lunch for like 4 people.
Everyone's like, it's really nice. It looks like a bowling bag. A lunchbox.
Well, I
Are
mean,
we
for
going bowling
swag that's
later?
given away, it was like way higher quality than
Sure.
Yeah.
like
Sure.
Fan Expo or
Yeah.
because like every time I get Ultimate or any of the like nicer badges for Fan Expo, first thing I do is find some random soul and I'm like, hey, would you like this? I don't
Right.
collect these.
Yeah.
Here you go. Now it's your problem.
And
It's
Yeah,
a
not gonna
giant
lie,
bag of not my problem.
Right.
at those shows, the only thing that, at least that I've seen, the only thing that changes between fan expos is the bag that they give you, like the stuff inside, like the comic, the figurine. It's always a Batman comic and a Marty McFly figurine in there. And it's like, why do I need 5 of these? You know?
So you can sell them for thousands of dollars a piece. Don't you know?
Yeah,
how
those
this
are not
works, man?
those.
Yeah.
For
I
sure
also
they
want to
are not.
note. So, Martin, I don't know if your experience was different, but for the early shopping spree, we probably didn't get let in until like 8:10, and they were pretty strict about the bans. So, I mean, we got
Yeah.
done what we needed to, but we did lose time.
We
And they
didn't-
were strict about the bans.
They were not strict about the bands.
I
even asked-
at the same
I-
time.
They didn't let me back in
Immediate
after 9 o'clock.
disagreement.
And
Dude, no, I was in there the rest of the day. Like, I even asked somebody in charge, and I was like, after I just shopped with my garbage bag full of Roosevelts, I was
Yeah.
like, it's like 8:40. I've even been in the other two
Sure.
shops.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's just like, you're fine. Just
Right.
walk in there.
Well,
You'll
you're
be good."
Yeah,
fine.
but
as
I-
long
I
as you're not Nick Jacoby, you can be here as long as you want. It's
Oh,
totally
I got rejected right at 9. I couldn't walk.
Did
in
you?
until the others? Yeah.
Wow.
so did
Dude,
I.
That's
I
so
went in and
wonderful.
out of those stores the rest of the day. No problem.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
people
I
with,
know.
with black
I know.
rimmed glasses. You know, I would have probably been in the same boat as you guys.
And the
I know
funny thing was,
Colleen
I
and her
didn't.
sister shopped
wait,
for like 2 hours.
But yeah, I don't know. It was good stuff.
No, because Josh would have been in
Right.
like Disney jail for if he got in the first round like we did, literally just disassembling the rack with all the shirts on it
Yeah, and
and
just laying
taking
it
it
on the
up
counter.
front
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and say,
So,
I own the market now.
so like
I'll,
Look
take,
at
I'll
me.
take one
Look
of
at me.
these, please.
now, see
I'm
the
the
only
captain
problem. The only problem with that is like, well, problem for everyone else. For us, we were like I said, we were like the only people in that store for like. I mean, there couldn't have been more than 15 people in that
That,
entire
that
store.
9 a.m.
And then
thing is
immedi-
when it got hammered.
as soon as 9 a.m. hit and on every hour. And I feel like because I watched 10 or 11 a.m. walk in there, it looked like there was twice as many people
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
walking in there in the later times than the 8 and 9. So like,
Yeah.
You think the 8 to 9 people cared more about the pins? Because those pin lines were long right when we got in. So maybe they just got
Right.
on their pin line first.
I feel like they were long the whole time. I just had the shopping pass. So I went after everything was picked over the next day. And just
Did
like
you
one
still
of
have
you,
a
I don't know if
time?
what?
Did you still have like a specific time slot?
Yes.
Or?
Yep. So
Okay.
they sent me to the room. I had to line up in the queue lines, and
Yeah.
I was 9 to 10.
Yeah.
And it seemed to me still fairly busy.
Sure.
But just like one of you guys said, I stood in a pin line for at least 5 minutes
Without
thinking it
realizing
was
it.
a store entrance.
Yeah.
And then I said, stay here. I'm going to go over here. And then I see a sign, and there's no one. Like,
Yeah.
it's like completely
Yeah, yeah.
empty. I'm like, wow, what? I
Yep.
don't even have these. Like, get over here. We're
Right.
in the wrong
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, so that's all I got to do was the shopping until Cusco-topia, the fun at the Typhoon Lagoon after party portion. Some really cool people had extra ticket for 2 extra tickets, and so insiders, and they let us go. It was very cool to be able to get into that. And there were some like content creators there, some Disney content creator people, and I don't know, like Ross was like freaking out about who they were or something. Ross, who were these people that were there that you were like, oh my god, about
Dapper Danielle,
which
and
love her name.
and
Yeah.
I especially,
and then
love the name.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay.
I
like,
remember
"Dan, where you
walking
going
up
with
there and we're just sitting next to her, and I'm like, there's like nobody noticing who we're sitting next to, and Josh was like, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm just like,
this?" I don't know who these people are.
and then who's the other girl? Megan? Is it Megan? Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh, is
I
that
think that was her name.
okay,
okay?
just making sure.
They're both
But,
joking because they like her work.
They
She's
they,
all right.
they both do a channel called Disney Content. I mean, they have
Oh.
their own separate projects, but they have a collaborative channel that they do called Disney Content.
Okay. Well, so anyway, that was cool to like meet them, and then I, we got to go down a bunch of the slides. I was hanging out with Steve Glass and his family. Jordy and I were, and I'm forgetting his name now. Kronk,
Peter.
Oh,
voice actor for Kronk.
Peter.
yeah.
Not Peter.
I think it's Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Ida
Patrick.
Yeah, it was a start with the P.
Warburton.
Warburton.
And he
Yeah.
was hanging out with his family. And as we're walking past one of the slides, Steve just goes, Patrick Warburton, high five. and he just gave him a huge high five and he just kept going on the slides. He goes, did you see that? I just high five Patrick Warburton. Did you see that? And I was like, you did? Where? Where is he? And like,
Oh.
he was with his
Hold on, I
family.
want to hear your side of this story.
Well, that's what I'm telling you right now. This is my side.
Oh
Wait,
no,
anyone
I
else's
feel like you're
side?
filtering it from what I heard.
If
I
wanna
know
hear
he
someone
was
else's side, you wanna
shirtless,
go.
Should we
and
go
he had
there?
a great
And
mustache.
so I I didn't see him at all, and so I chased him towards the slide,
Yeah.
to the entrance of the slide, and I was like, "Damn!" Like I'm not gonna like chase the guy up the slide, but I was like, if there was a chance, because he was like, I didn't
Really?
want to bother him. I wanted to, it was just cool. I got the high five, blah blah blah. He's like, you chased after him like the paparazzi trying to get a photo, and I was like, no, that's exactly what I was trying to do. That's not like what I was trying to do. That's
Josh is
exactly
like,
what I was
hey,
trying to do.
can you record an intro for the Dapper Degens?
Oh,
You know,
that
like,
would have been
that is
smart.
so Josh.
And I just thought about it as I saw him entering this entrance to the slide. And I was like, he's with his family. He's topless. I should probably.
I mean, I guess it's better than bottomless.
Well,
Yeah, I suppose so.
but so that was cool. Seeing a few people hang out. I definitely in the race down the Humunga Kawabunga, which is like the straight plunge ride. It was a race. Steve and I had a race.
Body
I
slide?
won. So yeah, body slide. So that was exciting.
Who
I know
won?
that Ross, you didn't go, right? Like in any rides? Because I know that Nick and Dan did not. Did you go like have a suit on and go in the water at all?
I had on R2D2
Yes.
Tux,
Yep.
and I drank one Coca-Cola, and I was there for about an hour.
A simple no would have worked in this case. But
We're already up against time. Well,
because I know that I remember someone talking to you. I think it was Will actually, who said like, "Are you going to swim in that tux?" And you were like, "I don't care. I don't care if these shorts go in chemical filled water." Like I don't know, like you were really,
Right?
You were really like, I don't know, passionate about your answer. And so I thought like, oh, maybe Will, maybe Ross will go swimming. No, he
I
didn't. He
have.
had a Coke.
I mean, I've swam in it before. It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
good
And
stuff.
Martin, you also did not go in the water, right?
I mean, nothing more than ankle deep to cross over into that little
Sure.
area that you had.
So four out of the 5 of you went to a water park to not
that I'd never been to before.
get in the water,
Yeah,
I came for the freebie,
yeah.
and
which was a phone holder for when you get in the water. Just want to make that clear.
Listen, that's like a
don't forget the
$40
steel
value
popcorn.
at Disney. Those are
Right, exactly.
expensive at the water parks. It's a good value right there.
Two people that came over that were insiders that were using the safe space left theirs because they broke.
Oh no!
They were like, it already broke. Gone.
oh man, that's a bummer. Well, they also
They had
had
ice cream. They had free ice cream.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had free ice cream.
bars.
They
That
had
was
free
cool.
popcorn. They also had characters, right? Nick, did you do any characters?
Oh, I got to take on the characters. I feel very misled about the characters.
Oh,
I was presented. I
Should we go
thought
there?
we would get.
We're
yeah,
there.
we're gonna go there. I thought we had an opportunity to meet these Emperor's New Groove characters, and that was really cool. And they're just on the stage. They're just like dancing and stuff on the stage. No meet and greets. The meet and greets are all like Mickey and friends in their Typhoon Lagoon outfits, which is cool. But like, I didn't wear a bathing suit. I wore my pull the lever, and I'm like, I want to go meet the characters, and then I couldn't meet the characters. So when I filled out my survey email, I definitely made a very strong point that you probably should have had the characters for me to feel like there was value.
Do you think that they will respond to you in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, as an annual pass holder, somebody that gives a lot of money, they should probably respond to one of their most
Should or should not
loyal
was not
customers.
the question.
They
It
probably
was-
won't.
Yeah, no, I don't think they will.
They probably won't. Give us more characters. I mean, we could talk about the entirety of D23. Other Disney parks are getting more characters. We're not.
Just, you know what? Just keep going. I like this. You got some thoughts here. Keep going.
A lot of
What else did they mess up?
Hey, how much time do we have? Here's one. They made the announcement about Dinosaur this morning closing after the fan event that we paid a lot of money for because they're scared of getting booed.
Yeah, I agree.
They're not going to give you negative news at.
They did a lot of.
But it shouldn't be negative news. It should be this is the closing date, and Indiana Jones ride will have X, Y, and Z. It shouldn't be sad news. It should be we got something cool coming up.
Maybe they got that information, Monday morning.
But why? I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw the date, why are they telling us like 5 months ahead of time?
I think in case people want to plan a vacation around Dinosaur.
Who the hell is planning a vacation around Dinosaur?
Oh, there's
hold on.
There's
That's a smart marketing thing. Because think of Josh, just think about you and FOMO and like just a shirt drop. You're just like desire to go, like I gotta have this, or when you get in the I need. But when they announced those closings, like think about Muppets.
Yeah.
When they announced the closing of the Muppets, how many people went out of their way?
Mm-hmm.
So I bet you they thought about it. They thought about, okay, when is, historically we have low numbers at that park.
Sure.
Okay, let's time it. Now you're going to get a resurgence and like a huge boom of people trying to do their last hurrah on Dinosaur.
Absolutely. I understand all that. My thing is,
July is
how
their
long
lowest
ago did
attendance.
people know that Dinosaur was going to close?
Oh, I thought they already closed it.
For a long ass time. Had
At
they been
least
saying
last summer, because I specifically remember planning a trip in summer 2024 because I'm like, oh, the ride's closing soon. Like, I
Right.
better go get a trip on it.
Julie literally joked about it and said, "Well, we could go to Animal Kingdom and go on Dinosaur before it closes for the 5th time we've done the ride since they announced it."
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. I understand. I agree with your concept, Dan. But if you've been aware for a whole freaking year that the ride was going to close, saying here's the official date at that point. If you had that FOMO, if you really needed to do that right before, you would have done
You
it
probably
well
already
before
did
now.
it. Yeah.
Right. You had a whole year to do that and knock that out.
I've already ridden it thinking it was going to be my last
Right. We've had the last ride
months.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, the last ride was my actual first ride.
So, and that's what I'm saying. So like, and you still, so seeing this news, you're like, well, like I did it already, so I don't really care. So I don't know. I don't know how much that actually matters.
Also, the villains panel was the only panel I went to.
Too busy buying everything. Yep.
It was like,
wait, did you not go to any panels on Saturday?
Nope.
You didn't do the studio showcase?
I was in the shops. I was in the shops all day.
Yeah, he was just buying all the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, for me, the studio showcase, which was like one of the very first things Saturday morning, was the best part of D23 for me.
Nice.
I feel like a lot of other things fell flat or just weren't of interest to me. And my biggest complaint about Destination D23 is that there's not enough options of other things to see in a certain time. Like at any other convention, you have 2, 3, or if you're in San Diego, you have like 10 to 20 things going on, at any one time. So you have options of something you might be interested in. Versus this one, everyone is doing the exact same thing, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah, they want you to go shop,
which you did successfully. Well done, pal. All right. Anything else that people want to add about their time at D23 before we move on?
Good.
They need to figure out their pin situation. Why is there 3 different lines for pins?
Oh,
3 different hour-long lines for pins.
Probably so that the line wasn't a 3-hour line.
They could consolidate it. I agree.
They either could have consolidated it or given like some kind of return time based on last names or something where you're not waiting an hour in your line.
Yeah,
that's true. It's a waste of time.
I waited like 30 or 45 minutes for like one of the Disney, not the Glendales and not, I don't know what the other one was. Walt Disney World
and Studio.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not doing this. And then I came back Saturday at like 4 and there was 0 people in line.
Yeah.
So like I wasted like 0. Like I walk in, there's like 5 people ready to take my order. And the other thing too is I know not everyone goes there with 2 people, but like I couldn't even, I'm sure if I had somebody cool at the desk, they could have done it, but I couldn't even like tell Lana to go stand in one line and I go stand in the other and be like, oh, I'm picking up the other person's, because they want people to be there present to pick up the pins. So like people aren't just like buying, like it's like a phantom ticket or something, you know what I mean? Like I'm buying it for another person and then getting all the pins for somebody else. Like they want to see you in person to get your pins, or your
with the resale value of them. Honestly, that makes sense to me. Think about how many people can then complain, do something, have pissed off customers. This way, like, no, we set it up this way because we know the value. We know how rare these are and what they are. It's going to be the person. You're not going to have a pickup person. I understand. It might suck, but I understand that. I will tell you, the main thing that I was disappointed with at D23 was that I didn't see Ross in the strawberry glasses. I knew he had them. I knew that they exist, and you left them at home. And I was pretty upset with that.
I did not leave them at home. I forgot I brought them.
That is literally worse. Unbelievable. Okay, so I apologize to all the people who signed up for the Ross meet and greet ahead of time. You know, I know that, you know, your time was very important. You were looking forward to this. Ross has personally told us he's going to find a way to make it up to people. So just look for future episodes so that we can, you know, figure out how he's going to pay you back for that. Okay.
Are we gonna do Acid Degen?
I don't know what you're talking about. All right. It is time for the Ask the Degen question portion of the show. And as always, when we are having a guest on the show, instead of taking a question from our viewers, although please continue to ask the questions, we go back and look at those all the time. We are going to go to our guest, Nick Jacoby, for his Ask the Degen question. Nick.
Hey, that's not Will.
No, it has not been Will. Nick, can you hear us? Are you there?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
No.
Oh, here it comes. Nick is typing right now to us saying,
That's not a question. It's more of a statement.
His audio crashed, so he is working on hopefully a backup situation right now.
cool. I just needed him to text us his question.
So the new Ask the Deacon, what's in his desk?
Because he can
You know what?
technically ask it. We can hear him.
Yeah, I guess, good on Nick for having, standby audio, readily available.
Should we? All right, this portion of the show, which would sound awful if there was a podcast version. So thank God that it's just YouTube. It'd be a terrible idea. I don't know who the hell would.
What are you
ask
talking
that.
about? There are people who subscribe to ASMR of keyboard typing.
Yeah, I'm one of them. It
I'm
lulls me
not
to
surprised by that.
Can you
sleep.
guys hear me again?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear
Yeah.
you, bud.
Yeah, my entire Bluetooth just completely just wrecked
Yeah.
itself.
Oh,
That's
you're
okay.
gonna
You're
send
good.
Josh off on a tirade.
Yeah, it's true. You missed a lot of it. You'll have to go back and watch the episode.
Is there an audio format?
Yeah. Well, so you already know.
No.
what we're talking about.
This is a Spaceballs moment, right? The past is past,
Yeah.
right?
This
That
is
was
now.
then.
What's happening
Yeah.
now is happening now. Well,
Yeah.
then when was then? Just now.
Yeah.
See, I've seen Spaceballs. Okay. Anyway, so Nick, what I was saying before you crashed out was, you're a guest. You get to ask the Degen question. The floor is yours.
All right, so it's September 2nd. Spooky season technically started like 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
What shirt or entire drop would you guys like to see in the next 2 months?
Oh, so
Terrifier.
what?
Terrifier.
Does it have to be spooky? Is that what you're saying? Or
Yes.
oh, because I was like, no offense, in 2 months I'm not wearing spooky stuff.
Well, you can wear it next year.
I
Yeah.
want another Scooby Doo drop.
Nope, no point.
You got the restock.
Right?
Wait,
No
there
point.
was restock?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Pretty sure there was. Last Wednesday, there was a nice restock. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a restock tomorrow, not gonna lie.
There was a restock?
Oh, don't feed this, Martin. Okay, it's just I'm not a huge horror film aficionado, so I don't know that there's truly any that I would need that are scary specific.
Would you want a second spooky floral?
Well, yes, if there's a floral, I need it.
Then that's your answer.
That's not. Come on. I would say I'd love something that was like my brain goes to like trick or treating. Like if they just had like, I'd love for them to get into, getting candy franchises, like being able to do like, I love something that just had like different candies all over it.
So you want like
And
Hershey
Candyman,
bars?
is that what you're saying?
What?
Candyman?
No,
Oh yeah.
no, like
With a bunch of bees and stuff. Yeah.
no, just like actual candy. You know what I mean? Like,
He wants a license
Chocolate
with like
thing.
Hershey Park, basically.
yeah, get them all on there. I want to see some Jolly Ranchers and some Starbursts, and like just a shirt that I could wear year round. That's like, this is why I'm a 3X. You know what I mean?
I mean, I could wear it year
terrifying.
round.
You know, and also like for me, Halloween is more about not the scary stuff. It's about like the good costumes, the creative costumes. I love, you know, when a kid comes up to your house when he's trick or treating, and it's like he has a good costume on, like it's a homemade one that you can tell like his mom and dad really had to put some work into it in comparison to like, yeah, that was an $11 costume from Walmart. Yeah, all right, you got it. Here's your candy. Go away. You know. So I would love to see stuff that's a little bit more like that, not as much just like, hey, this is from a murder movie.
So
Great.
Scooby Doo, got it.
Well, I mean, there was a trick or treat drop.
Yeah, like actual candy, Dan. Stop with the movie stuff.
Like Scooby snacks.
You really like your Scooby, don't you?
How many Scooby shirts do you have right now, Ross?
All of them.
No,
like,
you don't.
what are you talking about?
There have been like
yeah,
6 Scooby-Doo shirts.
no, there's at least 10.
And you need more?
They're down here. They're right here in this area. if
For the
everyone
record,
wants-
I have
more?
never
Has
seen you
anybody
wear a
ever
Scooby-Doo
seen
shirt.
Ross in one of those shirts?
Never.
yeah, because it used to be the traveling shirt, the Scooby Doo road tripping.
Which is
Oh.
the only Scooby-Doo shirt you need.
So what about your other 9?
As soon as they made that one, I was like, that's it. That's
Yeah.
the
But
only
they
one
need,
I'll
they
ever
need to
need.
make like a Daphne
I agree.
shirt.
Oh,
That was via text
gross.
from Lana, by the way.
And
She's
see, that's funny. That was actually one of my very first in search ofs because Dan wore that at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. And at that point, I owned, I think, 3 shirts. I owned the 2 Transformers ones and the San Diego floral that I had bought earlier that day. We were at a bar right down that main drag, you know, not more than 2.5 blocks from the convention center. And he was double fisting like sangria or tequila. I can't
Hell
remember
yeah.
what. And I'm like, damn it, I need that shirt. And
I
it
gotta
didn't.
go back and find that picture because that was a pretty cool picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, did everyone go? Did Dan and Martin, did you
No.
guys give your answer? All right, well,
Josh,
go ahead.
because you talk too much
Well, that's true.
about your
That's
damn
true.
candy.
Yeah. Well, you kept naming movies instead of just saying, yeah, get it, candy. Let's move on.
I
Wait.
want like Leprechaun from the Hood.
Yes.
is that a restock?
Oh my god. Now that reaction from Martin may be the only reason to do an audio version. That's the first good thing I can think of doing an audio version of this podcast. It's just,
Can you do it just for this specific episode?
just to give people
Just one
no,
episode?
absolutely not. You're gonna watch this on YouTube. But like
But you
I'm
should
not.
like,
that
subscribe, and hit the bell.
and hit the bell. Finally, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what Dan wants. What about you, Martin?
I already said I said it before you even went around the table.
Oh,
You know,
all I
Terrifier.
can remember is Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo.
Terrifier.
Candy.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'll
So-
take a restock and
Oh,
Okay,
you,
that is-
you'll know what the Terrifier is in a couple
You
weeks.
you
Hey,
will
watch
not.
Terrifier.
Oh wait, are you coming down for?
Oh wait, no, he's not.
Horror Nights this year or no?
No,
Okay.
no,
You should.
no, unfortunately, I'll be sitting at home
I'll be
getting
there
all the FOMO
Thursday
from
night.
you guys having fun. So
Mm.
I'll
I'll
be
be there Thursday night as well.
and Monday night.
oh, very cool. So Nick, what would you like to see?
I didn't think that far. I didn't think I got an answer.
You
I
didn't
thought
think
this
you
was
got
for
to
guys.
answer your own question?
Oh my god!
I would like
Pressure's on, Nick.
Yeah, there is a correct answer here.
I have an answer. I have a different answer.
you go while I think.
Yes.
Look, I'm not even the horror guy, and I can start spitting out random.
Yeah.
Mine's not
the
even
horror
about a
guy.
horror
Master.
movie.
What is it?
I would like to see a line of Mickey's Not So Scary shirts.
Ooh, I would like that too to go up against the Oogie Boogs.
Right. Yeah.
What?
I mean,
it's just gonna
seriously,
say
what's the
boo to
point?
you?
Of separating. Yeah. Oh my goodness. If they had like, a horseman up here and then the guys with the shovels like over here and some of the floats or something. And obviously, Mickey
Oh,
and Minnie
and like
dressed up.
different candies that they give away.
Yeah, obviously the the little. Oh, that could actually be. It could be like a little, the treat trail,
The
right?
treat
You know, like
trails.
Yeah, but
Oh.
just the candy, like just if the shirt
It
just had
has the
candy all over it.
inflatable lit up treat station sign.
Yeah. Obviously, you need the little like the Mickey pumpkins and stuff, and and that sign, the one that's
I would like
Wonderful.
a Mickey shirt, but I want Mickey pumpkins. I have an obsession with Mickey pumpkins, like the giant one on out in
Yeah.
Anaheim. Like
Out
I
in
love it.
front?
Like on the pocket, the wreaths maybe. I think that'd be cool. So
Yeah, I like the wreaths.
yeah.
I like the wreaths a lot.
Last year I bought a giant, it's not here, but it's a giant pumpkin. It's huge. It's a giant Mickey pumpkin. It like lights up and stuff. And I regret
you
it.
do
'Cause I
with
wish I got the wreath one. It sits in my living room.
Oh, okay.
It sits on my
I'm gonna need you to take a
bookcase.
photo of that and
It
send it
sits
to
on
us.
my bookcase in the
Oh,
living
okay,
room.
on your bookcase, because
It's on
I
the bookcase
pictured
in the living room.
I pictured a pumpkin so big Nick could sit on it,
Oh, I can sit on it.
like a
pretty
beanbag chair.
Oh no,
but
I
it's
can
just a
sit on it.
big
It's
ass
pretty
pumpkin.
big.
Like one of those love
It's a
sacks.
big pumpkin.
Yeah,
It's a
big ass love
very
sack
big pumpkin.
Oh,
It is a very,
shoot.
very big pumpkin.
All right.
Um,
Well, really quick, we have about 9 seconds before we're out. So we talked about Halloween. We talked about D23. It's time for Ross's strawberry thoughts. Ross, go ahead.
Was thinking about dinner and how I should be eating it about right now. Yeah, I don't know. D23, it was too quick of a weekend. It went way too quick.
It really did, right?
Also, it was super weird. Like, I now appreciate Roosevelt's meetups, con weekends and stuff. Like this weekend was like, I mean, we had probably just as many insiders there, and it was like no coordination. Like I don't think nobody did a meetup, and everyone was just kind of doing their own thing, which was cool. It was just like it was definitely like every 2 seconds you'd be walking around a corner, you'd be like, oh hey, you know.
I agree with that. I do wish there was like one time where there would have been like over the weekend where it was, hey, if you're here, you're an insider, come meet at this, and something that wasn't specific to like in the room with the panels and everything.
Right.
I mean, we kind of did at the pool, like the meet, like the
At the Cuscotopia.
Yeah, we kind of did like a.
But even that was impromptu. There were plenty of people that were
That
there.
was just kind of like people just accidentally ran into each other, and it was just like, which was still kind of mind-boggling that everyone just kind of.
Well, the two meetup things I think we had was we did the Goofy movie premiere on the recap on Thursday, but even before that, we went to Boathouse and stuff. And
right, but I'm saying that was still like 8 of us. Like I think there were at least 50 insiders at the event.
Yeah,
if
at
we
least
put it out there to all meet up for a photo and just like a hang. But you know, that's what's nice about when it's a Roosevelt event is that it's much easier for that stuff to be planned.
Did they
Just
do a
being
meetup
Disney
at
and being
D23 last year?
Was that?
They did beforehand.
Okay.
Like before everything got kicked off, it was at a bar.
But also they were there. Roosevelt was not present.
Hey, okay, quick before, you know, like I think we're done with the strawberry thoughts. I did want to ask you guys, you know, it should say Martin's strawberry thoughts, or I don't know.
Yeah, that was the outro. That was the outro.
that was it. That segment's done now.
All
right, go ahead. Go ahead. We got to leave. People don't care about this anymore. All right,
you know, a lot of us go to these conventions. Roosevelt's, you know, has a dedicated booth. Obviously, with this being Destination D23, you know, they had a room that they shoved like 7 or 8 vendors in. You know, it was pretty tiny. How on earth could Roosevelt's have even had a prayer of operating in there?
They would have had to be in the lug room. In the
room with
the
liquid. And it's not like they could do their, you know, normal wristband thing, because they obviously would have had enough people there that they would want to do the wristbands. But it's like, you know, if security, you know, obviously your mileage may vary here, right? Where some people are being turned away after their window and some people not. It's like, how are you going to possibly accommodate a couple hundred people that want to come buy product?
I honestly think the way they would have handled it is they would have just relied on the bands that were handed out by D23, and
one per
then,
person.
but
Because
it
they-
would have
they
just
didn't-
been there would have been limits.
Well, they
And so-
they weren't kicking people out. Like they weren't, if you were in a shopping room at 9 o'clock, they weren't kicking you out. So if you were on the
But-
imaginary Roosevelt's line, you would be on that line, check out, and then you would leave the store.
Right, but also you could have you could have gotten there at 4 o'clock,
Right.
and you wouldn't have had to worry because they would have only been allowing one per person per day
Right.
based on
Sure.
your band, and then
Sure.
go on. So
Even still, like, I feel like there would have been enough people. Like, you could not really queue in that room at all. Like, Pandora had a little queue and it could fit maybe 10 people in it. Right. And that's all the space that they were allotted. There's no way Roosevelt's could have their normal, queue lines, especially something like MegaCon or something like that.
yeah, no, I agree. That I think my point is I think they could have found a way to make it work, and been in that room like you mentioned, Nick. I mean, there was still some room. They had that big D23 photo op space.
That's exactly where they would have been, and they would have been able to line up all along that back wall. They could have had a line of 100 people.
And they wouldn't have needed a line because I don't know how many people were allowed to go in per hour, but it wouldn't have been, I think it would have been manageable.
There were also lines for the stores. Like there was a count of heads in the store.
Hmm.
It wasn't a free for all to get into the stores.
Yeah.
So I think in that case, that store would have just capped
And everyone
quickly.
would have been at the Roosevelt's line.
And the line
Yeah.
would have been then there would be a line outside to get in the room to get in the Roosevelt's line.
Which that would have already
Wow.
crossed 2 other lines. But like Martin was saying, is I actually think them having the shirts in the Disney store worked.
Sure.
But I think we're dragging this one out
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. All right. We got to go. Love you guys. Nick, thanks so much for being here. And tune in next time for the first episode of the new season, and it being a recap of our first year as a Dapper Degens. We appreciate you guys. Tune in because we are not done yet.
Yes. I gotta go poop.